Look, I'm doing it.
Thank you, Jim. Jim believes in me. He believes in what I can achieve. Welcome to Mad Science Films. Okay, we're running a little episode today about what to do when your location falls through. It's happened to all of us. It is painful as fuck. One of the most difficult things when you're doing a low budget shoot is to secure the perfect location. So you've written a script, you've got a location in mind, and then you've actually got to find somebody who has that location, who's willing to let you and a bunch of guys have access to it for who knows how long, to disrupt maybe their business, their home, and to be cool with maybe you spilling a shitload of fake blood in there as well. And time again, that's what we find the biggest challenge to be. So much so that often now what we do is we actually write with a location in mind. So we'll have the location, access to the location already, and then we'll kind of figure out ways we can set stories within that place. But going back to it, we recently were putting together a short film for a young filmmaker, and one of our locations that we had unfortunately fell through, wasn't available for when we needed to shoot. So these are some ideas on ways that you can kind of get around it when a location falls through. So step one, in South Wales, we've got this great resource called the Wales Screen Commission. Now, obviously this is only suitable for Wales itself, but there may be something local to you as well. So the Wales Screen Commission has got a great website where you can type in the area that you're in, or you can search it by the type of location that you need. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of different locations that are available. What I recommend is talking to the people behind the site as well, especially if you're a low budget shoot. There might be certain locations which are more favorable to shooting low budget shoots than others, where because we now produce a lot of stuff in South Wales, they may only be interested in BBC rates, which may be well beyond your budget range anyway. So have a chat with them once you've seen some ideas of locations that you can use. Have a chat with the people there and see what they can hook you up with. Step 2. If there isn't a Wales Screen Commission or its equivalent for you, another alternative to try out is Airbnb. Now, what I would say with Airbnb is have a chat with the owners once you've kind of approached them, and be absolutely clear that you want to shoot a film in there. That actually may work to your advantage, because they may, if you're not doing a night shoot, they may still be able to use that location, for accommodation after the fact as well. So, and again, the great thing with Airbnb is they've got, a very searchable website where you can search for types of places, location, do it within a 10, 20, 30 mile radius of where you need to shoot. Step 3. Can you recreate that location using set dressing? In Little Monster, we had a scene set in a children's ward. We were discussing a clinical simulation unit, but the budget for that was pretty much the budget of our entire film just for one day shoot there. So we approached a beauty college that was close by to where we were shooting anyway, and they had these amazing curtains that you could kind of pull around, very much like you'd find on a hospital ward. And with a really talented production designer, hi Hal, we were able to recreate a children's ward just using a beauty college, and it was about the 10th of the price that the clinical simulation unit was. So in the end, well within our budget, and a great looking location as well. Step 4, do you need that scene to be set in that location? Go back to the script. From a storytelling point of view, do you absolutely need your scene to be set in a cafe? If it's set in a cafe, that means a business will have to close. There'll need to be a member of staff there, so you'll need to be, conscious that they need to be paid, and you'll be doing them out of business for a day. Or alternatively, does the cafe remain open? And that brings in a whole other set of challenges as well. Shooting in a very busy place like a cafe, that can be an absolute nightmare from an audio point of view. So does it need to be set in a cafe, or could you just set it in a kitchen? Is the food element important? Is it the fact that it's in public? Go back to the script and actually find out, what the core idea of the scene is, and does it need to be set where you're thinking. Often, maybe it could be actually set in a location you've already used, previously in the film, or that will turn up later in the film. So go back to the script and really boil down to the idea of, what am I trying to do with this scene? Another example that we had was in Night of the Living Dead Resurrection. Originally, we had a scene where our character Ben, his car runs out of petrol, and he approaches a deserted petrol station, and turns out there's zombies inside the petrol station itself. It was a fine scene. It was okay, but we couldn't find a petrol station location within our budget. So we rewrote it so that the car was still running out of petrol. It died down in the middle of nowhere, and there was another car further up, and he tried to steal petrol from that car. We were able to actually craft a better scene. It was more isolated. There was more sense of danger in the new scene as written, and it did absolutely everything that we needed to do and more from the original scene. Step 87. Okay guys, I hope you found that helpful. Let us know what location challenges you guys have had in the past and how you conquered them as well.
If you like this video,
Make sure you hit the like button.
hit the like button.
To stay tuned for more.
Stay tuned for more.
Hit the notification bell.
Hear about.
Anything you want to add, comment.
What about?
Leave them in the comment section down below, next to my penis. Until next time, goodbye.
Bye.